storm takes its hold. It took its toll on the sailing club, with 4 boats needing looking at, well, five in the end, but yeah, we had a lot of work to do. There were cushions up on the beach, which some people were collecting, and we, quite a few of us, walked out to rescue Storm, a small hunter boat with lift and keel, and that unfortunately was sunk. It turned sideways on, and it sunk. So that was our main thing, to get that upright, bailed out and back floating. All the others were simple things. Well, I say simple. Some of them were quite difficult. We worked on quite a few boats as we checked all the moorings, make sure everything was all right. There's good old Bedlam. You remember her from one of my videos, I hope. We had a great sail up, and she looks quite solid as she is. And then we examined other boats as we went round. You can hear the wind. I've toned down the wind, but it was gusting 55, 60 mile an hour on occasion. Sometimes it was so difficult to walk. I was actually being blown all over the place. I had a rucksack carrying a load of tools in the back, and that was blowing me all over the place. But, you know, we got there. Moored boats are often a nightmare at this time of year. You get things like shackles breaking under the strain. You get strops packing in, severing. You get a lot of chaff, which wears them out. They look all right 1 week, and then the next week they're worn to bits, because the bouncing up and down does a lot of damage. That happened to mine. I'll show you that a bit later. But there are lots of problems with drying moorings, especially in an exposed area like the D estuary. Although we do quite well. I mean, we have 1 or 2 boats a year that have real problems. But normally, you know, we've got 30 odd boats out here, and 1 or 2 out of 30 is not bad going, really. You can see here all the members coming together to see what we can do with Storm. The thing is good communication in the club is essential. The word goes out, everyone knows what's required, what equipment to bring and what to do. It's when you get things like, you know, no one tells you what's going on, you don't know what's needed, you don't know whether to go down, whether there's too many helpers, all those are problems. But when you got good communication, you can coordinate activities very quickly and then get everyone down, and that works, and people are always willing to lend a hand, because one day it could be their boat. Are you okay there? Are you two okay there? Here you see Jill, the owner of the boat, with Pete, and they're trying to sort everything out. But the main thing is on this is to start up doing everything we can find and start bailing the water out, because we're never going to rise here with that amount of water in. We get the hatch open at the front, and then we can let the water out, because all the water's flowing down the front there. Take all the rigging off, release the mast, and then she'll be free to lift. That's the plan. If someone can get in and open this hatch and let the majority of the water out. We're not cutting things, we're trying to undo everything. Some things you have to cut because it's too difficult to get at, but most of the stuff can be salvaged, and that's the intention today. If someone can get in and open this hatch, let the majority of the water out. See here the mast that's been buried in the mud. That's what's keeping it down at the moment. So once we can release all that, but as I say, we've got to take the rigging off. It doesn't half get tangled. Wind and water causes a right mess of all your rigging, and it doesn't half get tangled once it's let loose. Obviously the boat is on the sail as well, so we're going to have difficulty getting that out.
Yeah. Get it open now. Hello, Jeff. Just undo everything.
Well, they continue to bail storm out. I return to my boat, and you can see here the strap is severed. Fortunately, I had 2 straps on, and Keith is helping me here. I'm going to get a spare strap out the back and then attach that temporarily. Won't be able to bolt it on with a shackle, but I'll rope it on. The weather's calming down towards the end of the week, so it should be alright till then, and I can get up the water then. Apart from a bit of chaos, she looks alright. Well done, Sheila. Well done. Hard work working on this. Whew. You look alright though, don't you? Hey. Thank goodness we think we've salvaged you from getting washed up. Sure everything's okay. Thank you, Sea Lark. Get you off the water next week, eh? You can have your off soon. Here's the pump I use to bail out stuff with. This is so good. It's a kid's toy, but I'll tell you what, very powerful, and it empties loads of water very quickly. Well worth getting one. It was £1 when I bought it. A bit more expensive now. Hey, yeah, do you want a Mars bar? You sure? Give you energy. What? Give you energy. Have you got a pocket? Can you put them in your pocket in case people need them? I was just getting the pump as well. I was just getting the pump as well. I'm sorting mine. I got an anchor out because we need to go and anchor up a boat that's drifted onto the shore. But the first thing is to try and sort Cess's sail out. The Leisure 17 in front of us there. And we'll see whether we can tie that up so it won't create more damage. Then to our final boat of the day, which is Inca, Tony's boat. Unfortunately, Tony, well, fortunate for him, he's on holiday at the moment, on a cruise. But his boat's come aground further up the beach. So in order to stop it heading into the dunes there, we're going to anchor out, put 2 anchors out, one to stop it going in and one to stop it coming out, because the tide's rising, and hopefully we can collect that Monday morning without too much of an issue. It should be all right, but Keith did a sterling job, both sorting the chain out for me, tying the anchors up, and the main thing was getting the sail cover off, because that had all come adrift at the back of the boat, and he took that off and took that away with us. See the challenge where I had just literally taken the sail cover off. An easy job. Keith got it under control, tied the sails down completely, and then Inca is ready to be picked up. Thanks for watching. I just thought I'd show you the sort of things we get up to when the storm hits, and what we've got to do to salvage boats, recover them, make sure they're okay for the future winds. But, you know, owning a boat is a lot of work. It's as simple as that.